Hey guys, it's Squishy. This is going to be a title run. Um, the You'll notice we were just kind of practicing the route, no drums even up. Um, we were just kind of going through the motions and ended up getting it, so I got it on record. Um, Normally you would want to drums, boots, rocket all the way to the end. Gonna pause right here because there's the trick where one person sprints ahead and banners into this third mob, and it despawns all of them and causes all of the bosses to basically spawn instantly. We were expecting we were aiming for a 6-minute time, so our goal was to send first vial before 25 seconds. If I was doing a platinum run, I don't know if I'd even use it at all. But you get these guys to spawn. Main difference between title and platinum is you just wouldn't do this thing to get the bosses because of the chaos. Really have to make sure you're kicking the lightning bolts and then pulling these as well. We were grounding the bosses lightning bolts with grounding glyph, and this run's honestly pretty sloppy by me. You'll notice I have downtime on rushing Jade Wind, taking frontals. My pack manning's a little off. I mean, 2 frontals back to back. I'm on some antibiotics and sick, so I'm just gonna blame that. But we want to rush down that first guy as quickly as possible, because then it starts the talk of going to the next one. So we're working on him, and you'll see as we work on him, the third one will finally spawn. And then as he spawns, about 10 seconds later, the door is actually going to drop early. So we want to get in position, for that. Ideally, Conflag is going at the priest or the hunter, so we can feign it or guise it. I believe it goes on me, so just stuck on dealing with it. And this is where we'll make sure we drums, second speed pot, other rocket boots, and it's going to be the normal drop down. Platinum's the exact same way. You're skipping all these mobs. The group's just a little bit behind me. We're going to drop down and make sure you're facing the wall. Want to make sure you don't drop the Ox statue too close. Everyone banners into the wall. We have our shaman there. He's sack daggering and then onking to reset lust, and then it's just dodging shank, kicking ironhide, kicking as many casts as possible. In comms, I'm kind of yelling at them a little bit because we have way too many not kicks going through. The vengeance on this pull is pretty crud either way, so you could honestly opt to just stun them like we do there, though it would be much better to do a capacitor totem first. Need to kick the ironhide. There's probably a timing that you want this down for to be able to get to the elevator like efficiently. Like I said, I think we had less than 10 pulls of this dungeon. It's one of the more straightforward ones. Our priest runs up and fears them, and we just go to the end. When we get to the top of the stairs, the only difference I would say between title and platinum is this next room. You could take it like step by step, like kill the little 4 patrol, then the little pack in the hallway with the flame caller mob, and then the dogs and the boss at the very end. That's how you could kind of slow it down. Just because up until this point everything's been pretty easy. gear, because we're going for title, we're gonna drums, we're gonna speed pot. You'll notice that rocket boot's not even up, just because if you're going fast enough you won't have it. And we're gonna amber shaper both of the flame seekers, and grab the swift blades. These high guards kept resetting, so we kind of slowed down here a little bit just to like make sure they were coming with. And then I have first kick on flame seeker, but somebody takes it. And then a quick horn. We have one person already pre-assigned for this corner for that jewel, and then on the opposite corner over here on this jewel. I should have adverted harm right here instantly. I have double brew stacks up. Honestly, this is just a really sloppy run by me. Jade's not going. I haven't gloved yet. Kind of just still getting used to the chaos. But you really want to just make sure that the flame guy is getting kicked, that everyone is prioritizing the boss damage, because jewels are available to click right now. And then laser beams will come in, fry everything, just mop up the boss, and dead boss.